Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is my 2003 Mini Cooper S. It's fun, it's fast, it's supercharged, but there's one thing that it's missing: the ability to sleep in your car. On long trips, I like to camp out in the back. Saves me from having to set up a tent. But in this tiny little car, I can't do that. So today, we're gonna change that and build a mini camper. And to do that, we have a few steps we need to do. First is clean the car, because it's really filthy. Second, build a bed platform. Third, make window covers. And fourth, everything else. So come with me as I try to turn one of the smallest cars into the smallest camper. One of the main goals on this project is also just to use recycled material that we find laying around here. So not only will it be one of the world's smallest campers, but one of the cheapest. Okay, now that the car's all cleaned up for the first time in probably 2 decades, time to work on the bed platform. The plan is to make some kind of wooden platform that folds out whenever you put the seats down. We're still figuring out how we're gonna do this, but time to do some measurements. Ooh, almost forgot my toes. My toesies. Freaking nice. Wow, that's a good one. Better than mine. So this part will hold the 2 sections of board together. Let me do a little. Trying not to drill through my seats. But these sections of board will stay in place, and then the ones, I'll split those ones up there in half and then I have some hinges to make them hinge up. It's not the best craftsmanship, but it will do. Now I'll measure from where the bed has to hinge, which now that I just cleaned and vacuumed the car, I'm getting it all dirty again, but I like the smell of fresh cut wood, so 1 foot. So we'll have it fold out, and then there'll be some feet that come down to support it below. Just a couple weeks ago, I almost bought a rooftop tent for this car, but I didn't buy it in time before the sale was off. So this is the alternative to a rooftop tent. I still think it would look really cool with a rooftop tent, and we might do it, but when you get into that, then it just goes into a rabbit hole of all the modifications that are available for these Mini Coopers. This is the R53, a pretty popular, well-liked little race car. And there's lots of parts you can get, including lift kits which you can get for it. So I went on a deep dive rabbit hole after looking up rooftop tents. Then I was like, well, I can get a lift on it and I can do all this crazy stuff. So we'll see how this turns out, but that might be in the future. Rooftop tent, possible lift kit. A little wild, but be pretty cool. Although it may look like I don't know what I'm doing, I definitely don't know what I'm doing. Just winging it all the way. Nice. The one thing I did buy was some of these hinges, because I didn't think I had any laying around. I might, but don't think I did. So I'm doing the longer screws on the part that's attached so I can go through both this board and the board underneath. But on this side, I will be using the shorter screws because I don't want those going all the way through and then the hinge won't work. Hey, got a hinge on. This reminds me of when you're building stuff as a kid and you just like building a tree house and you just put in as many screws as you possibly can into every board. You're like, yeah, that should work. That's if you built a tree house as a kid. Me and my friends built multiple forts, all kinds of stuff. Then it got torn down and then you build it again. Hey, hey, we have a hinge. We have a working hinge. Look at that. Woo! Just doing a little test fitting of the legs. And then the plan is to put hinges on them so they hinge just like these and they fold up, but I want to try out the platform and I don't have hinges on hand just yet. So I'm just going to screw these in temporarily to see how our platform looks. It's a bit of a tight squeeze. Oh yeah. I think it's a success. Ta-da!
You're going to be extremely uncomfortable.
No.
You're going to have to put your feet down the center.
Almost done with the bed platform. Just got to get the legs done on the other side, as well as I might add a access point to the underneath the bed back storage. Not sure how I'm going to do that yet, but we're almost done with this. Then to move on to the window shades. Okay, bed platform is finished for the most part. Now to move on to number 3, make window covers. And it is getting really hot outside, so we need to get this done so we can get out in the woods. So what we have for window covers is just some gray fabric that I am going to attempt to make some window inserts and some curtains. I don't really know how to sew very well, so we'll see how this goes, but we should do the trick, possibly. I might need some assistance. We'll find out. This helps when you know somebody that has a sewing machine and knows how to sew. I've been working on the window covers for a bit. Got some curtains done for the inside windows in the front, as well as at least one of the window inserts. I still have one more to make, but I wanted to see if it fit before I work on the next one. So I'm gonna hop in here and see if it fits in the window. But got one more to make, and then we should be done with window covers, other than covering the sunroofs, which I don't know how I'm gonna do yet. Looks pretty amateur, but it still looks pretty good. Right on. Got that done. And those are just stuck in with some Velcro. We have our front curtains. Ooh. The other one I sewed a little Velcro on the end so I can stick it to the inside. Okay, with the last insert here to put in. This one looks a lot better than the last one. Had some help on it, but time to make sure it fits. We can stick it in. We still have quite a few things to do on this, but we're running out of time for the day, and I got to get out there and test this out. So yeah, that fits good. Time to get the rest of this stuff done, get packed up, and hit the road. Got the window covers done. All that's left is everything else. Shoving everything down under the seat and the little cubby hole, like my clothes and all the kitchen stuff. Had a beautiful drive up here into the mountains. Only hit one section of gravel that I wasn't expecting, but other than that, beautiful thing to drive. Now to see if this makes for a good camper. So we're gonna get camp set up, which isn't very much since everything's in the car. And then after that, we might go hit the lake. This camper build's really easy to set up. All you do is slide the seats forward, get all the shit off of everything, flip the bed forward, drop the legs, one side. We are on a slight incline. This is the only campsite available left on this whole lake, so beggars can't be choosers. So we're kind of on an incline. We might slide out the back, but we'll find out. I parked up on a log, so all the kitchen stuff is down below the bed, so I'll have to pull all that stuff out. Okay, that's camp set up. Super easy, super quick. The pad fits in there quite nicely. It raises up a little bit on the front of the seats, which then gives a nice like pillow spot. Hello, Doc. Gorgeous, and the water is not even that cold. Maybe a little cold, but not too bad at all. Good way to spend a Thursday. Ooh, ooh. It's right on the crotch. Oh God. Ah, it's a little windy. Woo. But the water is a little chilly at first. Got camp all set up, just the Mini, super easy. Got the bed set up in there. Now just cooking some dinner. Usually I go pretty all out cooking dinner, or we, usually cook food. But today, I'm just trying one of these Mountain House meals, which I usually don't eat these, but today we're trying out something new. Good morning, everyone. We were in the mini micro camper. Just woke up. You can see all the bags under my eyes. Slept quite good. Oh, it was nice. You can mostly fit in this thing, so you can see the front. Look how close I am to the front. But I am 6 feet tall, so I have to sleep at a slight angle to make it work. But yeah, I slept really good. It was peaceful. I was worried about mosquitoes because I have the sunroof open. Look at that. Oh, great view. Had a beautiful view of the stars last night. But I was worried about mosquitoes, but I didn't have any. So they didn't find their way in, which is good because it's pretty open in here. The window's open there. Sunroof's open there. But it is nice out. Oh, I want to get packed up before the sun comes up. Awesome sleep. Great camper. Oh, for a micro mini camper. It works quite well. So I'm going to make some coffee, get this bed all packed up, and then hit the road. So we got stuff to do. For all the years of traveling in vans, off bikes, this is the first time that we actually bought a battery pack, which is a world of difference. So this is where all the power comes from. We also have Starlink. So it definitely is has changed things. So now we have internet, power. We have a solar panel, but I've only hooked it up once and I couldn't get it to work. So this pad is awesome. This is the X-Ped Mega Mat. We got it actually for moto camping, and it's huge and it takes up so much space to travel with, but it's awesome. One side, side two, seats back. Make sure you remove the window inserts, because otherwise we can't see out the back windows. But these things turned out awesome. So I did that one. My sister-in-law actually helped me sew up this one. And she did a way better job because she knows how to sew and I don't. So that was nice. Cubby hole. I'm not making coffee this morning because I'm too lazy to do it. But I have good fresh coffee. We usually have our espresso maker. Well, I do have my espresso maker, and which is the out-in. So if you want a portable espresso maker, they work really awesome. The out-in portable espresso maker. Check out my link. You get a discount. So it's pretty nice. We're all packed up and ready to go. So that's how easy it is with the Minicooper Mini Micro Camper. Now that we're all packed up, I might just jump in the water one last time before hitting the road. Then I gotta go find some coffee and make my way back over the mountain. So what'd you think of the mini micro camper? You can basically make a camper out of any vehicle. This one is definitely really fun. Not a lot of space, but it does work. That's the end of this video. If you liked, go ahead and like, subscribe, and leave us a comment below what you think. Other than that, we will see you next time.